Hi everyone. Well, it's 2021 and oh my God, the year hasn't started any better than it finished for us. The end of the year last year was awful for many reasons. One being that our beautiful Nanny Elizabeth was in a horrible car crash when a tree came down and she had to avoid it and put herself into a ditch at the side of the road rather than crash into the tree head on and into the oncoming traffic. But she is okay. Car's a write-off, but as long as she's fine, that's all that matters. Right, this podcast is going to start about Twitter, really, and the fact that we are in a global pandemic. There are women and children getting physically abused by abusive partners in lockdown. And recently a young girl was raped, murdered and dumped. And yet Twitter are bothered about men who are adult babies or diaper lovers and want to wear nappies, about fetish BDSM. Come on, I mean, let's please put things into perspective. This witch hunt by OnlyFans and all the other social platforms against adult babies is an absolute travesty. It's a joke. I mean, at the end of the day, sorry about that, that was my phone. At the end of the day, I have met so many babies, sissies, scat lovers, all sorts of people. And with the exception of 3, they've all been lovely, lovely people. I've never met an adult baby who was into anything that they shouldn't be into. And all this witch hunt that's against them needs to stop. I mean, we're supposed to be in this society where we're all accepted, whether you're a he, a she, an it, a them, but yet babies just aren't. Why? What is the problem? And the other thing that really, really bugs me while I'm on this rant is that I get so many babies who come to me and say, oh, I went to see a lady and I got there and it was crap. I was shoved into a room on my own for 3 hours, or she put me into a cot, or even worse, into a single bed that she was pretending was a cot, and she went out and got her shopping. And when I tried to complain, she said, who are you going to tell? Well, you know, that's the problem. So many ladies these days, and I'm not talking about the genuine ladies out there, the ladies that know exactly what they're doing and are doing this well, professionally, and with a good, caring attitude. I'm talking about the type of women who just think it's an easy way to make some money, who don't have equipment, who don't put effort in, who don't treat their babies with the respect that they deserve. Okay, that's that. I know, well, I had to get all that off my chest.
That was a solid 4 minutes, that was good.
Great, I'm really glad. Never said I couldn't talk, did I? Okay, now,
Fair enough.
Let's get to Twitter. I have been banned 6 times in the last month.
I'm giving up.
I
am giving up.
I know, you've also been banned. So, we are starting again with a new Twitter name, AB Sissy Mummy.
Because I'm just inserting myself.
That's fine. Insert
myself. Because even the appeal process doesn't work.
No.
We have tried.
No.
And they just blank you. They don't care.
No, they don't give a toss.
I am pretty sure it's purely because it's adult baby related.
It is. That's the problem.
Because when I
they ban our pictures, they ban our content, everything.
Right.
Blah, blah, blah.
When I created...
That's alien, by the way.
When I created a new account,
Yeah.
I went looking and I typed in Sissy in the search bar, and
Yeah.
some account that's got 32,000 followers. So it's, it's a really good account.
Yeah.
Popped up.
Yeah.
And I clicked on it. This account does not exist.
There you go.
And there's also blockades, blocks.
I don't know what it's called.
Whatever it is, on Sissy content, ABDL content, and it comes up first. This account contains adult material. Do you want to see it? So I think all...
Yeah, but what
I think
really...
they're all shadow banned.
Yeah, but what really gets me is it's okay
Yeah.
for someone to be sucking dick
Yeah,
or bouncing
straight.
up and down on a dildo or anything that's straight sex orientated. That seems to be okay out there. But somebody in a pair of plastic pants and a nappy with nothing on
It's
display
inappropriate.
is banned.
Yeah. Yeah.
Come on, give me a break.
Yeah. Well, someone said on Twitter that quite a big YouTube channel, because it was ABDL orientated, was banned.
Really? Oh, I'll probably be next then.
That's
I'm
fine.
usually banned.
Yeah.
Oh,
I'm waiting for it.
well, if you do follow me on YouTube, I suppose you saw that wonderful comment that was made. The lady that made it is another mistress who is trying to get into adult babies. She does specialise in scat, I believe, at the moment. She does have a personal problem with me. No idea what that problem is.
Never really.
No.
I don't think we've ever even had a conversation.
No, but I made
enough.
sure that I put my
It was personal
reply.
when I asked,
Yeah,
it was personal
it was
problems.
personal problems.
No, I prefer
I
that,
put
so.
my reply up there, and I didn't take her crap down.
I actually, it was. If you read it, it was quite menacing.
Yeah.
With the facts, it was almost a
But
threat.
all the facts were wrong.
I know they were, but it was almost a threat. She couldn't even spell Kane Corso right.
No,
Which
no,
is
that's
also
true.
another telling as to who we know wrote it, because this person writes their C's with K's.
Yeah. Anyway, never mind about that. If you haven't read it, makes interesting reading. Go and read it.
And for people who have visited us,
Yeah, I mean, I'm sure she really enjoyed writing it and made herself feel fabulous.
I'm pretty sure we know who the sissy was who did it too.
Yeah.
So if there's any other ladies out there, I'm quite happy to tell who it is at this point, which sissy it was, because I've seen him interacting with a few.
But privately. We
of
don't
course.
out people. We are not that type of group of ladies.
No,
we
but
don't.
this particular one.
Yeah, no, we don't out people. I don't like that.
Yeah.
Okay, what else is new? Oh yeah. I have been asked, I've received several texts and DMs and emails asking me on my podcasts to cover fetishes, questions and answers, experiences, some of my life experiences. And I'm happy to do that without naming names. There's been lots of funny things happened. I'll give you one now. I had this guy, his name was Roy, and he
You're
was...
just not naming names.
Yeah, but there's thousands and millions of Roys out there.
Just made me laugh.
He was massively into being kidnapped and made to serve. So...
I'm just doing a disclaimer, Roy was over the age of 28.
Yeah, he was. He was definitely over the age of 28. He was definitely in his early 50s. Anyway... We'd arranged to meet Roy, and I and two of my mistresses drove to get him. We stopped the car. Oh, I stopped the car. My two ladies jumped out, grabbed him, bundled him into the back of the car, put a leather hood on his head, as had been his request, and cuffed his wrists. I said to Tina, do not let him raise his head. Sadly, she was laughing so much about something that Nanny Susan had said to her. He did. He raised his head, and a group of ladies not only saw him being dragged into the car, but saw him with his mask on. So, all's good, didn't think about it. Drove back, parked up, got him into the house. He was stripped and put into a black lace corset, black panties, stocking suspenders, high heel shoes. We were all sat round chatting and he was in the kitchen making tea. Now, all of my premises are not where I live. They're all dedicated so that every single room is themed. And the doorbell went. So I went to the door and my phone again, sorry about that, answered the door. And there's 3 policemen there, all in uniform. And I thought, oh dear. So I said, hello gentlemen, what can I do for you officers? And they said, we have had a report that your car has just kidnapped a man and put him into a hood. And I'm afraid we need to search the premises. So, always trying to protect my visitors, I just said, look, the truth of the matter is, he asked us to do that. He's quite happy. It's all consensual. I will willingly let you in, but he is married and I don't want him to freak out. He has got a hood on, so if I let you in and you're satisfied that he's safe and okay, will you let it drop? And the policemen, 3 of them, why they needed 3 of them, I've no idea.
It was a kidnapping game.
Yeah, of course it was a kidnapping game.
They don't know what they're walking into.
No. So they were all sniggering by this point. I opened the front door and they all marched in quietly. I went to the lounge door and I said, Roy, he was in the kitchen, and he said, yes, mistress. I said, can you bring the tea things out, please? He came out with a tray, his leather hood. He could see through the eyelets, but he didn't turn to the side. And I said, Roy, are you happy? And he said, oh, yes, mistress. I said, did you want to be kidnapped today? Oh, yes, mistress. I said, would you like me to let you go home now? No, mistress. Why? What have I done to do that? And I said, nothing at all, Roy. Just stand there a minute, darling. I turned round and I saw 3 grown, burly policemen choking with laughter. I shown them out and they were all stood at the front door and saying, you know, we're really sorry to have bothered you, blah, 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 blah. And off they went.
That made the police.
2 minutes later, I had a tap on the door and one of the policemen was there. And he said to me, do you have a card? And that was that. So, yeah, that's one of my life experiences. So I hope it's made you laugh today.
Because we could all do with a bit of laughter.
We could all do with a bit of laughter. Life is just so serious at the moment. So you are welcome to DM me or
follow our new Twitter account. Let's hope it doesn't get banned.
Yeah, my new Twitter account is...
Fingers crossed. It's AB Sissy Mummy, but I will tag it in the thing below.
Okay, so it's AB Sissy Mummy. We're going to keep our accounts locked because we don't want any of the nasty, well, we don't want the nasty nanny joining. Even though she's blocked on all our Twitters, she still manages to see what we do, so good for her.
They just open another account, don't they, and go around it, or just... But if it's locked, they can't do that. You can... I think you have to log out.
Do you?
No, I think you can look at people's account on Twitter if you don't have an account, if it's public. Or it might have changed, I don't know. But I think if it's locked, they can't do that. They have to physically follow it and we have to approve it.
Well, we have a new Instagram now.
We'll try on that.
And we've also gone on TikTok.
Yes, we have. Because there is a kink side to TikTok, which is very funny, and you lose hours of your life scrolling it.
Yeah, well, I don't like any of this where it's young people.
No, well, you put over 18, and they do filter it out quite well.
I mean, we don't see anybody under the age of 28, but that's my own personal choice. I just don't agree with affecting somebody's life choices when they're in an early development part of their adulthood. That is just my thing. And I know people will slag me off for that, but I don't really care. I would rather turn people away than have any involvement in creating a fetish for someone that they don't have. I think when you're over 28, you've seen a bit of life, you know what you want. And then at that point, if they want to come to us, great.
You're on the way to 30 and your back starts to hurt.
Yeah. Well, you just start to go downhill, don't you? This guy once said to me, he was an old Jewish gentleman. He was absolutely lovely. And he once said to me, old age is not for sissies. And he was completely straight, but he was just saying that, you can't be weak to have old age because of all the aches and pains, that you start to get as you get older. Okay, what else is new? Nanny Elizabeth is great. She's not here today because she's gone out.
Nanny Elizabeth never seems to be here.
No, that's because she's always out and about picking stuff up. She loves driving, so she always volunteers to do anything where she's got to drive somewhere and pick something up. And even though I've been driving for years, I don't really love it. You know what I mean? Do you?
I actually calculated how long I had a driving licence the other day. I think it was like 10 years.
10 years, yeah.
Yeah, because I got it later.
Yeah.
And I don't think I've driven
that much. No. No.
Everybody always drives.
I know. Doesn't matter. Anyway, what else is new? I mean, if you've got something you want us to chat about, then, give us a tinkle or, as I said before, message us. What else?
I was actually, if we were speaking about the pandemic, I was surprised to learn that people are not wearing the masks just like outside on the street.
No.
Which I think is a bit strange.
That is crazy.
Because it's been, I think,
mandatory.
Yeah, you have to wear. If you're out in a public place, you wear your mask.
It's mandatory here. You must wear a mask here, outside, in a shop, anywhere. You've got to disinfect your hands before you go into a shop.
Yeah.
We've got one way in and one way out.
But France isn't in a lockdown.
No.
I was reading the news and one of the ministers in France said because of the extremity of the lockdown we had before Christmas and in the summer, even though it is quite high, the things we do, that's at the current this moment we're not in a lockdown. I'm not saying we're not going to be in one.
Honestly, the only advice I can give you, even if you don't like wearing masks, please wear them. It really isn't worth losing a life for just because you don't like wearing a mask or risking the people that you care about or love. I mean, I have loads of masks and when I go out, I wear them all the time.
Yeah, you do. I saw a video of somebody and it was quite clever. They had because there's all the people say, the different qualities, but it was like a soft one. And she put it on her hand like a scrunchie.
Oh, clever.
So looped it, went round and then looped it again.
So she didn't forget it.
Never lost it and I thought that was quite bright.
Yeah, that is clever, that is a good one.
And people are putting it in hair clips because some masks hurt your ears.
Yeah.
Or you can get lanyards around your neck. So for women and also buns, space buns.
Yeah.
Putting them in space buns there.
Yeah.
And then you clip your mask around your space bun so it doesn't hurt your ears.
Really?
Mm-hmm. For people with glasses.
God, that's good.
Lots of videos.
That is so good. I mean, my reading glasses, I never can find them.
Yeah, well, that's because somebody buys you a really nice, expensive lanyard.
Yes, I know
and you
do.
Oh gosh, that's so nice. Not going to use that.
Yeah, well, I do. I'm always saving things. I do. I love lanyards, but I save them because I always think to myself, "Oh, what if I lose them? What if I like
That's
some?"
the whole point of it. Around your neck.
I know. God, you're so miserable sometimes. You do.
Sometimes I'm miserable.
You nag me all the time. Don't ever believe all this rubbish that Nanny Ligh is kind and nice and sweet.
I'm really not.
She's really horrible to me, and she shouts at me all the time. Feel sorry for me, everybody. Come on, say, "Oh, feel sorry for me." Please, feel sorry for me. Say, "Oh, poor mummy. They do pick on you, don't they?" Nanny Elizabeth picks on me.
You give us good advice.
No.
Anybody that has been and has seen us knows that you give us good
Don't be
advice.
awful to me. You're
Stop
really
listening to me.
cruel.
Stop being
Does
a
it sound good
No,
though?
you mean a tomato.
What's a tomato?
Tomato.
A tomato. Yeah, right. Okay. So I shall say goodbye. I hope our podcast has amused you or annoyed you. So you just unfollow or de-Twitterize or leave a nasty message.
If you are listening, thank you.
Yeah, thanks for the nasty message. We really enjoyed it.
And
It was fabulous.
I would not waste your time because there is literally nothing you could say that could offend us.
No.
In the slightest.
No.
So.
Even calling me a big fat ugly cow or a slag
Munters.
or a whore. Oh yeah, no,
trolls.
fat northern munters was a good
Fat
one.
trolls.
Fat trolls, fat northern munters. I mean, we've been called most things, and to be honest with you, we call each other
Worse.
so much when we're playing that there's
that.
nothing anybody can say to us that's going to offend us.
I was going to say that we're worse with each other. So
Yeah,
it
I
doesn't
mean,
bother us.
what can names do?
Nothing. As long as your family
Not a lot.
are healthy and you're healthy and
Yeah.
your animals that you love are healthy. What else can anybody do?
Yes.
That's all that matters.
I mean, I have got to be honest. When I lost Kenzo, oh, here we go again. I'm going to get upset.
yeah, I don't think we should just think we should
No,
skip over that.
but that was horrendous because I loved her so much, and just to see something so innocent die was so wrong when there are so many people putting nasty crap out there. God, here we go again. I'm always crying over something. Anyway, I'm going to say goodbye. I'm going to put you on to Nanny Ligh, and
That's exactly what happened last time. Just say goodbye because I don't know how to end it.
Okay.
And I end up sounding stupid.
okay, right. Well, we'll go 3, 2, 1. Bye-bye to all you wonderful people, and stay safe. Speak to you soon. Bye.
Au revoir.